You're slowly killing your aquarium, and you don't even know it. These 7 deadly sins of aquarium care might seem harmless, but they could be the reason your fish are stressed, your plants are dying, and your tank is falling apart. So don't make the same mistakes. Let's fix this right now. Taking care of an aquarium isn't just about feeding your fish and changing the water every now and then. It's an ecosystem. And even small mistakes can create chaos. Hey, today we're diving into the 7 biggest mistakes, or as I like to call them, the 7 deadly sins of aquarium care that could be wrecking your tank. If you've ever wondered why things keep going wrong, you're about to find out. Let's start with the most common sin: overfeeding. You might think that you're being generous by giving your fish extra food, but here's the truth. Overfeeding leads to leftover food sinking to the bottom, decaying, and spiking ammonia levels. That's a fast track to poor water quality, algae outbreaks, and sick fish. A simple rule: feed only what your fish can eat in 2 minutes and remove the leftovers. Remember, less is more. Overfeeding doesn't just impact the water quality, it also affects your fish health directly. Excessive food can lead to bloating, constipation, and other digestive problems. Some fish, like bettas, are particularly prone to overeating because they don't know when to stop. If you see your fish struggling to swim properly or staying near the surface, it could be a sign you're feeding too much. To avoid this, measure the amount of food carefully and consider fasting your fish once a week to give their digestive systems a break. Hey, skipping water changes is like letting your room pile up with trash. It's not pretty and it's not healthy. Your tank might look fine, but toxins like nitrates build up over time. Regular water changes, even just 20 to 30% weekly, can make a huge difference. Here's a pro tip: use a gravel vacuum during changes to clean up debris and keep your substrate healthy. When you skip water changes, it's not just about nitrates. Phosphate levels also increase, which fuels algae growth. Algae outbreaks aren't just unsightly, they can choke out plants and compete for oxygen, making life harder for your fish. Consistent water changes help maintain a balance and keep the ecosystem thriving. If your schedule makes it hard to commit to weekly changes, consider using an automatic water change system or setting up reminders on your phone. Small efforts add up over time. Tap water might be safe for humans, but it's a silent killer for your aquarium. Chlorine and heavy metals in untreated tap water can harm your fish and destroy beneficial bacteria. Always, and I mean always, use a water conditioner before adding tap water to your tank. It's a small step that saves lives. Even beyond chlorine, tap water can have varying pH levels, which can shock your fish if it's drastically different from your tank water. Hey, minerals like calcium and magnesium might also be present, which can harden the water over time. If you have sensitive fish like tetras or even discus, they'll suffer if water parameters aren't stable. Invest in a good quality water conditioner and, if possible, test your tap water before every water change to avoid surprises. For large tanks, consider using a reverse osmosis system for complete control over water quality. That's exactly what we do. More fish equals more fun, right? Wrong. Overcrowding stresses your fish. increases waste production, and messes with oxygen levels. A good rule of thumb is 1 inch of fish per gallon of water, but research the specific needs of your fish. Overcrowding doesn't just look bad, it's a recipe for disaster. Stress from overcrowding doesn't just lead to illness, it also causes aggression among tank mates. Even peaceful fish like guppies can start nipping at each other if there's not enough space. Overstocked tanks also make it harder to maintain water quality because the bioload increases significantly. Filters can only handle so much before they become overwhelmed. If you're tempted to add more fish, ask yourself if your tank size and filtration system can handle it. Remember, a few happy, healthy fish are better than a tank full of stressed out ones. Hey, your filter isn't just a box that makes noise, it's the heart of your tank. Failing to clean or maintain your filter means it can't do its job. Removing waste, circulating water, and maintaining a healthy ecosystem. Clean your filter media gently in tank water during water changes, never under the tap, to preserve most of the good bacteria. Hey, filters come in different types, and not only of them are created equal. Canister filters are great for larger tanks, while sponge filters work well in smaller or heavily planted setups. Whatever type you choose, remember that filters aren't a set it and forget it solution. Mechanical, chemical, biological filtration all need attention. Replace chemical media like activated carbon regularly, and rinse sponges or other media to remove debris without killing the beneficial bacteria. Neglecting your filter can lead to ammonia spikes in cloudy water, undoing all your hard work. Hey, would you drive a car without checking the gas tank? Then why would you run an aquarium without testing the water? Without testing, you're flying blind. Ammonia, nitrates, and pH levels can swing wildly without warning. Invest in a good water testing kit and check your water regularly. It's the best way to catch problems before they become a disaster. Testing isn't just for emergencies, it's for prevention. Regular testing lets you track trends on your water parameters. If you notice your nitrate levels creeping up, for example, you can increase the frequency of water changes before it becomes a problem. Hey, test kits are widely available, and digital meters for pH or temperature can provide even more precision. For new tanks, testing every few days during the cycle process is crucial. Once your tank is established, weekly testing is a good habit. It's a small investment of time that can save your fish and plants in the long run. Hey, here's the big one: neglect. Life gets busy and your tank might not seem like a priority, but skipping maintenance, like cleaning algae, trimming plants, or inspecting equipment, is a slippery slope. Make a routine. Even 15 minutes a week can keep your aquarium thriving. Remember, consistency is everything. Maintenance isn't just about keeping the tank looking good, it's about ensuring everything is functioning properly. Hey, algae buildup on the glass or decoration blocks light and reduces the efficiency of photosynthesis for plants. Dirty filters and clogged pipes reduce water flow, which affects oxygen levels. Inspect heaters, air pumps, and other equipment regularly to make sure they're working as intended. A neglected tank isn't just unhealthy, it's harder to bring back to life once things go wrong. So stay proactive, and your aquarium will reward you with beauty and balance. These 7 sins might seem minor, but they add up fast. The good news: Every one of them has a solution. So start feeding less, commit to regular water changes, treat your tap water, avoid overcrowding, maintain your filter, test your water, and stick to a maintenance schedule. Your fish and plants will thank you, and you'll have the vibrant, thriving tank you've always wanted. Hey, aquarium care doesn't have to be complicated, but it does require attention. So by avoiding these 7 deadly sins, you're setting yourself up for success. So think of it as building a healthy, self-sustaining ecosystem, not just a tank, but a living work of art. So subscribe for more tips or watch the next video to take your aquarium to the next level, and I will see you there.